The silence before speech. There are moments when a person walks into a room with words, and there are moments when words do not belong. A hospital chaplain once described such a moment. He entered a room of sudden loss, prepared, trained, ready to comfort. So he sat down, opened his mouth, and nothing came. Not because he did not know what to say, but because anything he might have said would have felt untrue. So he remained silent. Later, the family told him that silence was the most helpful thing anyone had given them. We recognize this experience. There are moments when language fails, not because we lack words, but because the moment is larger than what words can carry. The Torah captures such a moment with striking restraint. At the height of a sacred experience, a space is completed, a place where the human and the divine meet. A fire appears, a sign of closeness and presence, and then everything changes. Two suns are lost in the same fire, the same flame, a different reality. Moses speaks. Leadership requires words, but Father does not respond. Vayidom Aharon, Aharon was silent. There are many ways to understand this silence. Faith, acceptance, strength, all of them may be true, but they are not the first thing that happens. Before explanation, before acceptance, before belief, there is a moment where speech itself is not yet possible, not as a virtue, but as a limit. Silence is not emptiness. It is fullness without language. The Torah does not interrupt this silence. It does not rush to resolve it. It allows it to remain. Because there is a stage in life where silence is not a failure, it is honesty. Words spoken too early can sound true, but are not yet true. Real faith does not begin with answers. It begins where answers are not yet available. And then the story continues. The Father speaks again, not in emotion, but in clarity. He returns to responsibility, to what still stands before him, not because he understands, and not because the pain is resolved, but because he continues. And he is heard, and he is accepted. The silent man speaks again. The sequence is clear. First, silence, then the decision to continue, and only then speech. Not the same speech as before, but speech that has passed through silence, speech that has earned its truth. We live in a time that is uncomfortable with silence. There is pressure to explain everything quickly, to find meaning immediately. But this moment teaches otherwise. Silence is not something to escape. It is something to pass through. And only after passing through it does a person speak truthfully. Vayidom Aharon, and then slowly he spoke again. The chaplain never forgot that room. Neither should we. Shabbat Shalom.